If you're considering the Alesis Debut Kit, you might be expecting a perfect beginner drum set to kickstart your musical journey. But here's what surprised me. Despite its glowing 5-star rating on Amazon Renewed, this kit isn't exactly the dream starter set it's cracked up to be. In fact, there are some hidden problems that might make you rethink before hitting that buy button. Stick around because I'm going to reveal everything you need to know before you spend your hard-earned cash on this drum kit. You might be shocked at what you find out next. So, are you really ready to buy the Alesis Debut Kit, or will this review save you from buyer's remorse? Let's dive in. First off, who exactly is the Alesis Debut Kit for? If you're a beginner drummer looking to get into electronic drums without breaking the bank, this kit seems like a good fit on paper. It's affordable, compact, and claims to be easy to set up. But here's the catch. Not all beginner drum kits are created equal. Sometimes a budget set sacrifices playability or sound quality, which can frustrate a learner more than inspire them. Don't worry halfway through this video. I'll tell you about some better alternatives that won't drain your wallet but will actually feel and sound better. Before that, though, let me tell you how this kit performs in real life. Now, the Alesis Debut Kit sold here is an Amazon Renewed product, meaning it's refurbished or pre-owned but checked to look and work like new. That's a plus if you want to save some money but are worried about quality. However, based on user feedback and my own research, there are some recurring issues you need to know about. The first problem is the drum pads. While the Alesis Debut Kit boasts rubberized mesh heads, several users complain about inconsistent responsiveness. Imagine trying to practice a tricky rhythm only to have your drum trigger misfire or registering double hits. That's like trying to learn to drive with a car randomly accelerating or stalling, frustrating and unproductive. For a beginner, that's a nightmare because it interrupts the flow and confidence building essential at the start. And speaking of flow, the included drum module, while loaded with 40 playable kits and 60 built-in songs, feels a bit outdated. I mean, it gets the job done, but the interface isn't as intuitive or user-friendly as you'd expect from modern electronic kits. Switching between sounds can become a chore, and the onboard coaching features, while present, feel basic and not very helpful for serious learners. If you're someone who learns best through guided tools, you might be left wanting. So, here's a question for you. Do you want a drum kit that makes practice fun and growth easy, or one that constantly challenges your patience? Stay tuned because I'll show you what to look for next. Now let's talk build quality. This kit is relatively lightweight and compact, which is great for small spaces and easy transport. But here's the problem: the hardware, especially the stands and mounts, feel pretty flimsy. If you're an energetic player or plan to take your kit out of the house often, this could be a significant downside. I've read multiple reviews about the snare stand wobbling, cymbal arms bending after a few sessions, or pedal tension being off. Basically, you get what you pay for, and while this may be fine for absolute beginners or kids, it can cause frustration for anyone trying to practice seriously or gig occasionally. Think about it like buying a bike with training wheels attached by flimsy screws. It's safe for first-time riders, but doesn't last long or keep up with your progress. By now, you might be wondering about sound quality. The Alesis Debut Kit uses mesh heads which usually give quieter and more realistic tactile responses compared to rubber pads. That's a bonus if you live in an apartment and don't want to annoy your neighbors or family. However, reviewers have pointed out the audio output can sometimes sound flat or less dynamic compared to other kits in its price range. Basically, the built-in sound engine doesn't quite capture the richness or nuance of an acoustic or higher-end electronic drum set. For beginners aiming to improve timing and feel, this can be a bit discouraging because the feedback doesn't always match what you play. It's like practicing piano on a keyboard that sounds like a toddler banging on keys, not exactly inspiring. Here's a twist: despite these issues, why does the Alesis Debut Kit still maintain a 5-star rating on Amazon Renewed? The answer lies in expectations and use case. For complete novices who want a very budget-friendly, plug-and-play set with minimal setup hassle, this kit delivers reasonably well. The Amazon Renewed program also gives peace of mind with inspected condition and warranty-backed replacement, which reduces risk of buying refurbished gear. Also, the compact design and included accessories make it tempting for space-conscious beginners or parents grabbing a starter kit for their kids. But don't get me wrong, this isn't a set that will wow intermediate or serious drummers, nor is it perfect for anyone craving a long-term drum solution. At this point, you might be asking, should you ignore the Alesis Debut Kit altogether? Not necessarily. If you're brand new to drums, need something simple and affordable just to experiment with rhythms, or want a portable electric kit with a basic drum module, then this might still be worth considering. Just keep your expectations realistic and prepare for some compromises in pad response, build durability, and sound richness. Also, because it's an electronic kit, headphones are a must if you want to practice quietly. Bonus joke break. Why did the drummer break up with his metronome? Because it was always too controlling. Okay, back to business. What about setup and accessories? The Alesis Debut Kit comes with everything you need to get started: kick pedal, drumsticks, drum throne, headphones, and cables. This all-in-one package is great for beginners who don't want to hunt for compatible extras. However, setting up the kit can still be a bit of an assembly puzzle, especially the drum stands, which can be fiddly and don't always feel stable. Tip: allow extra time and patience during your first setup so you don't get frustrated early on. Remember, drumming is supposed to be fun, not a test of your engineering skills. Another quick joke: what's a drummer's favorite type of note? A rest, because sometimes even they need a break. Before wrapping up, let's talk warranty and customer support. Since this is an Amazon Renewed product, it's covered by the Amazon Renewed guarantee, meaning if you're unhappy or the kit malfunctions, you're eligible for a replacement or refund. That's reassuring for anyone worried about buying refurbished electronics. However, some users reported delays in getting support or parts directly from Alesis, so keep that in mind. Buying new might offer faster manufacturer support, but at a higher price point. Speaking of price, this kit is very affordable compared to new mid-range electronic drum sets, which makes it appealing for tight budgets, but again means some corners are cut. Now, for those still with me and serious about drumming, here's a quick rehook. If you want a kit that feels more solid, sounds better, and grows with your skills, consider stepping up to the Alesis Nitro Mesh Kit or Roland's entry-level offerings. These might cost a bit more but offer better pad response, sturdier hardware, and improved sound engines. Think of it like upgrading from a bicycle to a motorcycle. Same basic idea, but way more fun and reliable when you're ready to roll fast. Alternatively, check out some second-hand deals or local music stores for deals on used electronic kits that could outrank the Debut Kit hands down. To sum it all up, the Alesis Debut Kit is a mixed bag. It's a budget-friendly starter electronic drum set with a convenient package, quiet mesh heads, and enough sounds to keep beginners entertained. However, the trade-offs come in the form of questionable pad responsiveness, flimsy hardware, basic module features, and less dynamic sound quality. If you're a casual learner or gifting it to a child, it might just do the job. But if you're passionate about drumming and want a reliable, inspiring kit that grows with your skill, I'd suggest exploring other options. Final joke to brighten your day: why did the drummer go to therapy? Because he kept losing his beat. Remember, choosing the right drum kit is about finding your rhythm in more ways than one. If you want the best price on the Alesis Debut Kit, or want to check current discounts, I've left the Amazon link in the description below. Grab it now if it fits your needs, or keep hunting for that perfect drum match. Either way, keep drumming and don't let a bad kit silence your passion. Thanks for watching this honest review. If you found this helpful, hit like, Subscribe for more music gear reviews and comment below with your drumming experiences. Whether you pick the Alesis Debut Kit or go for something else, keep the beats alive.